What's up, Cancer? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy, and I'm here to bring you your first reading for the month of October 2021. This reading is going to be entitled The New Moon in Libra because we're dealing with some very profound energies in the house of Libra that are setting the tone for the rest of the year. Libra is the house of justice, whether in the 3D realm or in the spiritual realm. We have Mercury there in retrograde right now. And then we also have Mars there, okay? So we got a lot of action going on there, all right? We got a lot of emotional, fiery energy going on there in reference to what's going on, in the court system. If you take a look at the news, you see all kinds of stuff about the court system, the legalities that we deal with in the 3D realm for all sorts of things, whether people getting married or divorced, whether businesses are forming, whether they're dissolving, whether people are getting sued for whatever, whether people are getting exonerated for whatever, they were charged incorrectly and they're getting exonerated, or, people who have done things, that maybe have gotten away with some things, now they're being caught up with, and now they're being charged, with Mercury in retrograde, we're looking back at some, trials and cases that have been going on. But I talk about a lot of that in the October astrological analysis, so it's going to be attached on the screen at the end of the video. So if you're one who follows the astrological placements with the understanding that what goes on in the galaxy or in the skies above have a direct effect on the behavior of us here in the 3D realm, and you see the correlation between the two, which if you pay attention, you will, then you definitely want to check that out because it's going to go in depth to what we're going to be experiencing between now and the end of the year. So, Libra, since we got the new moon showing up in Libra, I believe it's on the 6th or the 7th of October, coupled with Mercury being in retrograde there till Halloween and Mars being in Libra until Halloween, like these energies are going to play out throughout the whole month. Now, Mars is an energy of warrior. It's an energy of fire. It's an energy of assertion, of aggression, okay? On top of Mercury retrograde. So people are going to be remembering things, and it's going to bring back frustration and aggravation, coupled with people, getting their karmic due, whether it's, in the 3D realm or whether it's in the spiritual realm. The guides, the universes, whomever you believe in, this is a time where people are being charged for whatever crimes they committed. So we're all getting our karma right now, okay? All of us. So if you see some people doing better than others, then you know what time it is. You ain't got to say nothing. Just watch the people and the situations and scenarios around you. And then, like I said, watch the astrological analysis that I did for October. And you will start putting two to two together very quickly, all right? Now, for you, Libras in your fourth house. Okay, so you normally rule the fourth house, so this is your domain here. But the fourth house deals with, it deals with your roots. It deals with your family, your foundation, your bloodline. Okay, it deals with the end of life affairs. Okay, Scorpio deals with what happens after you pass away, but Cancer energy, which is the other water sign of the three, deals with preparation of, putting wills in place, putting estates in place, people going into nursing homes, things like that, people in nursing homes, caring for people who are in nursing homes, things like that. It also deals with your family roots, your generation, your bloodline, so things that are passed down from generation to generation. It also deals with the nurturing energy in your life, okay, or how you nurture, the people around you and or your children, okay? So, this is where you deal with your emotions as well, okay? And as a water sign ruling this house originally, you know what time it is. So you got all of these planets in your nurturing home, which is really weird because Mars is not a nurturing planet, you know what I mean? So to have Mars, and for some of you who have Mars in Cancer, like if you have a Cancer placement of Mars in Cancer, that could be a little tricky sometimes, depending on what's going on. Because Mars is just like the stubborn little teenage boy and in the house of, the mother. So you know how that can get crazy sometimes. You got to look at it that way. That's an easy way to explain like Mars and Cancer. You know what I mean? So, at any rate, let's get into what's going on with you and see how these energies are going to be affecting you, because what's going on is karma is coming in this area of your life. Good, bad, or indifferent. All right, so for you, it's in your fourth house. So the first column we have is your personal life. What's going on with you? and there's 3 rows, okay, in this column. So the first column is what's going on in your personal life. The middle column is what's going on in career, money, and finance. The third column represents what's going on in your love life, family life, and social life. Now there's 3 rows in these columns. So the top row represents the current situation at hand. The middle row represents the challenge you face in that particular area. The third row represents a possible solution or the outcome that you may see. Okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into your reading. Let's look at the personal aspects. What's going on in your personal life right now? We have the shorts. All right, some green and blue shorts. And we have faith. Okay? That's the current situation. The challenge in these areas. And I'm going to get into it. I just want to show you the cards because I'm not dealing with a lot of tarot here. I will clarify with some tarot, just so you know, but I'm using, different divination tools this time. So the challenge in the situation is feeling sad, okay? And then we have that coupled with the rune called algaes. And I'll get into that in a sec, but I just want to show you the cards. The outcome is Virgo. So you're going to implement Virgo energy. Clarified with, I'm using Uno decks too. So this is the 6 of Pentacles. It came out in reverse. All right. Because if it came out upright, the word Uno would be upright. The word Uno came out reverse, so we're dealing with the 6. The greens are the Pentacles. So we're dealing with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. All right. Now, for this situation here, you got some shorts. And then you got faith. Or you got the priest energy. I said faith, but it's actually the priest energy. You can see the word priest there. So, the priest is all about faith. It's all about belief. I feel like you're short on faith. Some of you may be short on faith right now. Maybe short on belief. Maybe you're having, some problems with what's going on in your world and you're not believing or having faith right now. Okay? The challenge is because you're sad. All right? You're unhappy. Excuse me. You're unhappy. You may not be experiencing a lot of joy right now. I don't know what's up with that and why that started, but you heard me before I started. There was nothing going on with my throat. Now all of a sudden, maybe somebody's choked up. Okay, somebody's very sad and upset and choked up. All right, but we have the algaes energy, which is clarifying the sadness. The algaes energy talks about taking protection, needing safety, needing a sanctuary. So I feel like for some of you, there could be something going on where you have little faith that you are going to be protected from what's going on around you. Maybe you feel unsafe, okay? But this is summoning guardians, creating a safe place, building good instincts. This also talks about safe and protected spaces, taking advantage of natural defenses, allies with your best interests at heart, and being alert and keeping your wits. So for some of you, I feel like you've been betrayed by people who are closest to you. Because this is why you would get to the point where you would feel this way. Where you would be short on faith. Because the things around you are falling apart. And usually it's because the people that we trusted the most, or the people who we were closest to, and it could be a lot of them, have deceived us or turned on us in some sort of way. Okay? So the challenge is you feeling sad and feeling protected and safe from people trying to do you harm or bring you harm or do you dirty for whatever the reason is. Now, the universe is saying the energy you would need to implement to try to resolve this is to tap into your Virgo energy. All right? Virgo is also ruled by Mercury. Mercury's in retrograde in your 4th house. So I feel like maybe some of you are looking back at situations and the situations that occurred. Okay, and maybe you're sad about that because maybe you felt as if you were taken advantage of or taken for a ride in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, and then we got the 6 of Pentacles here. So somebody was taking from you. Somebody was doing you dirty. They could have been stealing your time, your energy, and effort. Okay, and I feel, again, that this is someone who was very close to you. Okay, because and it could be family. Because we're dealing with the 4th house. So this could be, it could be family members. Any family member. So for you, it could be, maybe a parent, okay, a grandparent. If it's not a parent or a grandparent, it could be siblings, okay, it could be cousins, it could be your children, okay, that may have deceived you in some sort of way, and it puts you in a position where you feel as if you can't trust them. You have to protect yourself from them. You have to put yourself on guard from these people because of the shit that they've done. Clarify the priest energy for me, please, for Cancer. Okay, we have the, wow. Okay, so we have the toxic devil energy here of Capricorn. Right now we have Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto is an energy of power struggles. It's an energy of transformative energy. Okay, because that's the transformative energy of Scorpio, where Scorpio can go through certain situations and transform and come out of it. Pluto is in the house of Capricorn doing that right now. So you're transforming out of some very toxic energy. A family member of yours who's very toxic or has created a toxic environment in your life. And you're in the process of dealing with that is what I'm feeling here. Let's clarify the challenge of being sad and feeling as if you have to create a safe place for yourself to protect yourself from these people. So isolating yourself. So maybe you just don't fuck around with your family anymore, or certain family members, you don't go around them. You don't allow them in your house no more. These are people that you didn't even think twice about being around. You found that they deceived you in some sort of way. And I can't imagine the head fuck that you're experiencing. Clarify this Algese energy for me, please. You have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah. This is yeah, you can't even fathom it with the Ace of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Swords upright, that's air energy, so that's your thoughts. All right, this represents facts. Like, yo, this is what it is with the Ace of Swords. You know, this is the universe bringing you clarity in a situation, clearing you out of a stressful situation, putting you in a position where you have to accept what is real. All right, this is what it is. When it's in reverse, it's stress. It's being lied to. You know, because we're dealing with the swords, we're dealing with thoughts, we're dealing with words, we're dealing with logic. It doesn't make sense to you. Like, how could they do this? Is what I'm feeling. Like, how could this go down? And it's giving you, like I said, a mind fuck. Like, this is what the Ace of Swords in reverse is. Straight up. Wow. All right. So the outcome here is, you know, Virgo energy. The Virgo energy, it talks about here, it says it's methodical, aligned, ritualistic, efficient, insightful, healthy, dutiful, discerning, witchy, subtle. You know, Virgo energy is a house of service as well. You know, Virgo is looked at as the servant of the zodiac, among other things. You know, they're also looked at as the witch of the zodiac because we got witchy here. So when I say that to people, they look at me like, what are you talking about? Like, you do some research on Virgo, please. Do some research on Virgo energy, please. All right. But yeah, so Virgo energy here is what the universe is saying was the outcome of this situation, meaning that this is somebody that you would do anything for. Okay, because Virgo is the servant of the zodiac. This is someone who will do whatever you need them to do. And with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, this person was purposely taken from you, purposely doing you dirty, because they knew that you would help them. You had a rapport with this person. This is a family member of some sort. Okay, and they knew that you would give them whatever they had, whatever they needed. You're loyal to your family. You know, that's Cancer. Y'all loyal to your family. Don't let somebody come and fuck with your family. It's going to be a problem for the whole world, okay? That's how Cancer get down when it comes to their family and their private life. They're very protective, okay, and nurturing with their family. And I feel like somebody in your family did you dirty. Clarify the Six of Pentacles in reverse here, because the Six of Pentacles represents somebody taking from you, okay? Whether they were stealing your time, your energy, your money. It could have been a combination of both for their own personal gain and their own personal need, all right, to put you in a position of lack. Yeah, so we have the Four of, this is the Four of Wands, okay, with the club. Just look at a club as a wand. You know, a club you hit somebody over the head with is a wand, right? So Four of Wands. So this is somebody in your family, somebody in your household. Could have been somebody you raised. So for some of y'all, it could be your children. If it's not your grown-ass children, it could be a cousin. If it's not a cousin, it could be somebody you have a kid with. Okay? What's this devil energy here? I don't like to leave major arcanas unclarified. What's this devil energy here? Talk to me about this toxic energy. What is this about? Yeah, we have the Nine of Cup energy in reverse. So somebody being greedy, being self-indulgent, because we got that with the Six of Pentacles in reverse as well. So yeah, somebody's on that Nine of Cup energy. Now, this is Piscean energy. What's going on in Pisces right now? Neptune in reverse. Neptune is the planet of illusions. So it will paint a picture of something that's really not there. Now, when Neptune goes in reverse, what happens is those illusions disappear and we see people for who they really are. How do we see them for who they really are when Neptune is in reverse? It's because Neptune is a water planet. It deals with the psychic abilities. So your intuition is telling you to pay attention to something more so than you normally would. So your intuition is telling you something is up with this person. And you find out that, yeah, there's an illusion here. This person is being greedy. Because with the Nine of Cup energy, this is somebody who's being greedy. Or what's going on is here, because you were involved in some toxic situation here, some of you could be drinking a lot. Because you don't have a lot of faith in what's going on. So you could be dabbling into toxic energies. Some of you could be drinking a lot, sleeping, without protection with people, doing reckless types of things where you're overindulging. The Nine of Cups in reverse talks about overindulging. And it's also Piscean energy. Piscean energy talks about escapism, self-pity, loathing, self-loathing. Okay, so for some of you, there may be a situation going on here, and as a result of you coping with it and dealing with it, you're drinking a lot. You're indulging into toxic behaviors to help you to cope with what you've been experiencing because, like I said, with this Ace of Swords in reverse, somebody did you dirty. And this is a way for you to, to cope with the pain. All right, whether somebody did you dirty or whether you did them dirty, however, it's like you're dealing with the ramifications of that. So we have that Ace of Swords clarified with death. Now, I don't know if somebody passed away, if somebody in the family is sick, but that could be what this death energy is. But I'm going to clarify it because I don't like to leave major arcanas unclarified. Clarify this transformative energy, please. Somebody could be sick. What's this death energy, please, for Cancer? Yeah, because we definitely got some transformation going on here for sure. What's this death energy here? Please clarify for Cancer. Thank you. Another major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, there's major changes going on in your world. Okay, this is a cycle here. Some of you, it could be somebody who's passing away in your family. All right, somebody you could be in the process of taking care of. They may be, I get a couple things. Somebody may have OD'd. Okay, somebody could possibly OD. Somebody could have relapsed. Okay, somebody may have cleaned themselves up, but, it was very difficult for them to move on. And this is a time, unfortunately, for people who are fighting drug addictions because of the planetary alignments where they may succumb again. They may fall back into that routine of trying to, quell their mental. And so a lot of people will relapse at this time. So somebody could be relapsed. Somebody may have relapsed. Somebody may have overdosed. Somebody may have relapsed and gone to the hospital. Okay, but you could also have a family member who's passing away, going through transformation. If that is not the case, maybe you are remembering a family member who may have passed away because of some type of indulgence. Maybe they were poisoned or they were dabbling into, maybe somebody was drinking a lot and they passed away from drinking a lot, but with this Nine of Cups in reverse, this is telling me about overindulgence. So a family member of yours could have passed away and you're remembering this right now, okay? And it might have been a very painful, excruciating death that they went through. The process of watching someone pass away is no joke. I understand, Cancer, because I used to work in a nursing home. And I've held the hand of a few people as they were in the process of transcending, leaving this place. So you're not talking to somebody who's just talking shit. I know. All right? So I feel like you're thinking about this again. It's coming back to you. If you're not actually in a situation like this. All right, let's get clarity on this Four of Wands and we'll move on to the next section here. We have the Eight of Swords. So some of you are feeling you don't know what to do. So if this is not about a family member who, for some of you, this is a family member who passed away. You're remembering what went down when this person passed away, because it's Mercury retrograde in your fourth house. So for some of you, this is your mother. Your mother may have passed away, and you're remembering, what she went through. And some of you could be drinking or dabbling in drugs or feeling very like, yo, I don't have faith. Fuck everything. Fuck everybody. Why would, God take my mom or my grandmom like that, or whoever raised you? Why would God do that? This person gave and did everything for everybody, because Virgo is the public servant. So this is somebody who does for everybody, who does for people. And with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, people just took from this person, drained them of their energy. So this could be why you're short on faith. This could be why, because you watched this person, you watched their life, you've watched them be involved with toxic ass people who were just greedy and took from them, okay? Used them. Other family members could have used them and just took from them. All right. And you're reminiscing about this, and this is just sad for you. And it's like, why weren't y'all making me tune up now? Come on now. Why was nobody here to protect my people? Is what I'm feeling. I don't understand. Why didn't nobody protect my person? Why didn't nobody protect my grandma, my granddad, or my father, or my mother from, and they passed away. And it's like now you're remembering this again. It's coming back to you again. Okay? Is what I'm feeling here. This, like I said, this person, they did for everybody. They took care of everybody. They looked out for everybody. But, it's like people would drain them for their time, their money, their resources. People would just take from this person. And it could be that it was family who was taken from this person with the Four of Wands. It was family members who were just taking. And with the Eight of Swords energy here, it's like you can't fucking understand it. All right, we're going to move on. I feel your pain. No doubt. All right. Let's talk about career, money, and finance, you guys. If you need a personal reading, hit me up. My information's in the box below. All right? Because for some of you, you don't got nobody to talk to about this. You know what I mean? And if you don't want a personal reading because maybe you don't want to pay for it or you can't, then I would suggest you start journaling. You got to get that frustration out of you. Write everything you feel out just the way you feel it. Write that shit out. Get it out. Even if you want to record yourself, like talk and just talk raw about how you feel. Put it in a recording. And then maybe you can, look back at it after you calm down, because that's going to be a form of therapy for you. Okay? Some of you may need to go speak to a therapist. Some of you may need to get a reading. Like whatever you need to do to help you to quell with this energy, because you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're self-destructing. Because some of you, I feel like here, this is not good where you're going with this. Career, money, and finance. Okay, so we have a girl here, and then we have a house energy in reverse. The challenge with the career, money, and finance is being relieved in some way, shape, or form. And then we have the rune called Uri's. Oops, sorry about that. My music went a little... I hit the button by mistake. All right, so yeah, this is the rune called Uri's. All right, we'll talk about that in a second. Like I said, I just want to show you the cards for the category. And then this is the Gemini energy. So resolving this will be the Gemini energy. And then we have the King of Swords. And it's upright because the Uno word is upright. So this is the King of Swords. Oh, no, I'm sorry, the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Okay, so with career, money, and finance, we have this young girl here. All right, this is a young girl who, her energy is that of feminine energy, so young feminine energy. So this could be some ideas and thoughts about selling a house. It could be a house that you grew up in, okay? It may have already been sold, is what I'm feeling here. Or maybe you're considering selling the house you're growing up in. Like I said, Cancer deals with end-of-life affairs. Some of you could have a person, like with this here, some of you, the person may have already passed away. Some of you, the person is going through transformation now, where they're on their final days. For others of you, this is family members who did you dirty and deceived you, and all you did was try to help them and care for them. So I feel like with this energy here, for some of you, you have, now this could be past energy, so some of you could just be remembering what happened. Some of you could be going through this right now, but I feel like what's going on with this career, money, and finance here is the house you grew up in, or a family house that you grew up in. You may be trying to figure out what to do with it, especially if this family member who is in the process of passing is on the way transcending, and this is their property. So you could be having a lot to do with what's going on with this property, setting up a will, setting up an estate, making sure all the paperwork is in order for this person who's in the nursing home or who's in the hospital about to transcend. Feeling relieved. Okay, the challenge is to feel relieved about what's going on here. There is no relief in this type of situation until it's all, I mean, even when it's all said and done as far as the paperwork. Like, it's stressful. I feel you, yo. So the challenge is the Uri's energy, which is Uruz. Uraz. Excuse me, I was pronouncing it wrong. Uraz. Uraz talks about health, strength, being headstrong, being unstoppable, physical strength and physical healing. Okay, the driving force, overcoming fear and breaking through obstacles. It also talks about powerful driving force, fearless in most situations, a strong male energy, able to break through obstacles. So I feel like the challenge here for you is that some of you, you know, it's going to be very difficult for you to get past this part. All right, with the property and things like that, because it could be other family members involved. So the universe is saying that you, in order to help to quell this energy or to get some type of resolution, you want to implement the Gemini energy. All right. So this is about butterflies. Butterflies are about transformation. But the Gemini energy talks about being curious, communicating, versatile, flexible. So yeah, some of you need to be a little bit more flexible and less rigid in dealing with the situation, even though it's difficult to do. But you have to be more open-minded, because Gemini energy, third house energy, it all deals about your perspective, how you look at things. And then we have that clarified with the Queen of Swords. So the queens talk about your emotions and your feelings and your thoughts, right? So with this Queen of Sword energy, you know, this is Libra energy. So this is the house where we have all of this stuff going on. So what the universe could be saying is, you know, this could be court. You may have to go through court or legal proceedings and things like that in reference to getting paperwork signed, documentation up to par, you know, for whatever is going on with this person who passed or who is passing, in the process of passing. Or for some of you, you could still be dealing with the legal ramifications of someone who passed away a while ago, you know, in reference to paying the taxes on the house. You know, maybe you find out now there's some back taxes coming towards you, you know, for a house that you may have had inherited from a family member, and it could have, you know, you may have even sold that house. But for some reason, you know, there was some type of glitch in the system, and maybe, you know, during the time that you had that house, there was some unpaid taxes. So now the courts are catching up with that shit, and they're sending it to you, and you're like, what the hell is going on? That could be what's stemming from this too. You know, just take it how it resonates for you. But let's get some clarity on this. What's this house energy in reverse for Cancer, please? 2 minutes. Just one card, please, for Cancer. Yeah, we have the Knight of Swords. So yeah, some of y'all got some notice in the mail. Or it could be that, you know, you're being very hush mouth about what's going on with the house right now. But I feel like there's some type of documentation that may need to be signed, something coming in, because the Knight of Swords, to me, a lot of times, especially in this type of situation, can be the mailman. It could be the court system, some type of letter coming in the mail to you, okay? Something that will get you to change your perspective or have to look at something from a different perspective. All right, so I feel like this is a notification in the mail about the house, about selling the house, or about probate court, or, you know, putting a will or estate in place, okay, in the house that you grew up in. Clarify this Uruz energy here. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So you're having difficult time, you know, getting over this, or, you know, it's like there's always something. It's like I can't get no relief from the situation because it's never going to be resolved. You know, you see how she's got finally got the cat out the tree, or the fireman finally got the cat out the tree. Now, if this cat ran up in the tree again, as soon as this fireman left, it's like, damn, I can't get no relief. You know, my cat is up in the tree again. I'm worried. So it's like there's always worry after worry after worry. And it's like it's wearing down on you is what I'm feeling here. Like when you're doing, you know, tying up end of life affairs, it can be very draining trying to read all that documentation and trying to understand it while you're dealing with the emotional aspect of your person passing away, or that the fact that your person has passed away. You're dealing with that, trying to be strong for them, and then you're trying to deal with your emotions, and then you got this court legal shit that you got to deal with too and try to understand that, and then you're dealing with these funny ass lawyers. You know what I'm saying? That could be another thing here, what's going on here. You may have a suspect ass lawyer who ain't telling you something, or you got a lawyer who don't got a whole lot of experience in this area, or they keep, you know, they only telling you what you need to know type of thing. Some of you could have had a funny ass lawyer. But the Ace of Cups here is, you know, you doing this because all this stress and everything that you're dealing with, you doing this because you love this person. This is the only reason you dealing with this shit. That's how much stress it is. It's like if this was somebody you didn't care about, you know, or a family member you didn't fuck with, please. Like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. You know, I feel bad for you, but yeah, you're doing this because you love this person. And it's very difficult, though. All right, so with this Gemini energy and this Ace, this Queen of Swords, clarify this Queen of Swords, please. All right, we had that clarified with the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is your family, this is your people. So I feel like what also has to go on is you should also talk to other family members. If you're dealing with this right now, maybe you feel like, yo, this is never ending. It's too much stress. I can't handle this. Call on other family members. I feel like this is what this is saying here. Okay? With this Gemini energy, you have to communicate what's going on. You know, I feel like for some of you, you're not communicating, or you're only saying but so much. You know, and the thing is that you can't handle it all yourself. Some of y'all are giving yourself heart problems because you're so heartbroken and stressed with all of the shit that's going on. You don't want to give yourself heart problems, all right, or health problems. So what you may need to do is enlist the help of other family members. Tell them, look, I need you. I need help. You know, communicate with the Queen of Swords energy. Open up and speak up and tell them what you're feeling. Okay, that's what the feminine energy is, what's going on in your mind with the Queen of Swords. You may not have expressed this yet. But with the Ten of Cups energy, you need to talk to your family about what you're going through, what you're experiencing, so they can help you take on the load. Some of you are dealing with this all by yourself. And you got family around. Now, I don't know if you're doing this because you just want the house to yourself and the money to yourself. Some of you, that's what the case is. Yeah, because see, look what falls out when I can't make this shit up. Because we got the Five of Pentacles the Five of Wands in reverse. So some of y'all, you don't want nobody else involved, because if you get other people involved, then there's going to be a bunch of drama, a bunch of bullshit. But for some of y'all don't want other people involved because you don't want them to have access to whatever financial gain that may come from this. So it could be an energy of being greedy. You know, the Ace of Cups came out in the area of, you know, what the challenge is. It could be with the Ace of Cups in reverse, somebody just being greedy. All right? But it could be for others of you, you have to handle this yourself, because your family members, it'll be too much of an argument, too much of stress. If you involve everybody, then everybody's got an opinion and there's going to be a war. We're not going to know what to do. Shit going to be tied up forever. So I can understand both perspectives of it. I definitely can. Clarify this Ace of Cups. Wow, this is deep. I was not expecting this reading, my friend. But I got you. The message needs to come out. It's going to come out. Clarify this Ace of Cups. Yeah, here's the Five of Wands again in a different deck. I cannot make this shit up. So this is what's going on here. It's like a lot of family drama, a lot of family beef. Greedy ass family members, other family members who are greedy. You may not be the one. You could be just trying to protect your people's assets. You know they work hard. They bust their ass. They made a lot of money. They were very successful in their own right. And you know that when this person was alive, you have family members who was just on some bullshit trying to steal and take from them anyway when they was here. So you already know what time it is going to be with these suspect ass individuals, quote unquote, family members. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is with these people. Look at these cards. They both the same card, but they're different decks. Look at this. A whole bunch of bullshit going on. So I feel you. So mum's the word. I see why the Knight of Swords is there now. Why you don't want to let them know what's going on. And that's probably what's overwhelming you more than having to deal with the stress of the transition. Is on top of it, your family's not supportive. That shit is crazy, man. I feel for you. Now, again, some of you already went through this shit. For others of you, you may be going through this right now. So the Ten of Cups is clarified with the Six of Cups. Yeah. So it could be your siblings. You may need to call your siblings. Or, it could be your siblings who are the ones who are causing all the drama and aggravation. It could be aunties and uncles. Okay? But I feel like for some of you, this is you remembering what went on in the past with your family. But we got 16 cups here. What's the number 16 major arcana? The Tower. And the Tower is ruled by what? Mars. And Mars is where? In the house of Libra, which is what? Your fourth house. Let's go on to your love life, family life, social life. Where we at with this? I don't want this to cut off on us. Hold on. All right, so we're going to go ahead onto your love life, family life, social life. So we got the cat energy here, and then we have the child energy. The challenge is some stressful shit. All right? Clarify with the rune. This is a blank rune. It's like a wild card. It's like anything could happen because of this stress. That's why there's no particular symbol here. It's like a wild card. It also talks about fate. Okay? The outcome or a possible solution would be to implement the Uranus energy. This is an energy of rebellion. This is an energy of a renegade. Okay? The energy of, I'm going to do what I want. I'm going to detach from this. I ain't got time to be stressed. I ain't got time to be, you know what I'm saying? Clarify with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now, we know it's in reverse because, like I said, the Uno card came out in reverse. So it's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So the cat energy could represent an energy. Cats are very secretive. You don't know a cat's around unless you see them sometimes. They're very quiet. They're very nimble. They're very agile. They can move and you may not even know that they're, like I said, you may not even hear them. When they make noise, it's to be heard. Other than that, if you got a cat in the house, you know what time it is. Or if you've been around cats, a lot of people will look at them as they're very sneaky, very secretive, very private. And then we have that clarified with the child energy. So what this could be is somebody could be keeping a secret about a child. Now, if it's not about a child, the child card could also represent a new beginning. So somebody's keeping a secret about a new beginning. The challenge is they're stressed about it because they don't know what the hell could happen. They don't know what's up. So if this is about a child, somebody could have come to you and told you, hey, I got a baby by you on the way. And you're looking at them like, what? Stressed out about it. Very tense, under pressure about it, but anything could happen. So maybe you don't know if this is your child yet. Maybe this person has just come to you and said, hey, or maybe you're somebody who, you have a son and your son was messing around and this girl's coming to your son saying you the father. And you're like, what? It could be any family member who's experiencing this. And you're like, what? What is this? So the outcome here is Uranus energy and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Now, let's clarify, because this outcome with Uranus could be someone saying, you know what? Someone could have found out a child is not theirs, is what I'm feeling here, because the Uranus energy is an energy of detaching. And with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this could be, okay, this is not my child. Or someone detaching and saying, yo, don't have that kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ready for kids, or I don't want another kid. Do not have that kid. So you could be the one who's pregnant, and you could have talked to this person and told this person you're pregnant, and this person is like, yo, I don't want no more kids. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. And just because we have a kid don't mean that we're going to be in a relationship with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it could be those types of scenarios going on here. So let's get some clarity on this child. We have the child energy clarified with the Three of Pentacles. So it's like, okay, yeah, I'm pregnant. What we gonna do? You feel me? What we gonna do? Because the Three of Pentacles talks about working together, collaboration. So the challenge is somebody's stressed because they don't know what to do. This could also be the doctor. You guys went to the doctor with the Three of Pentacles, got the doctor results. There's actually a physical child here in this case with the Pentacles because that's real life. You know, something being brought into the 3D realm with the Pentacle. So the child is actually either here or you've confirmed that the person is actually pregnant. Like, they're not lying about being pregnant. They pregnant. Clarify the stress energy and the energy of the weird card, the wild streak card. Yeah, so we got the Queen of Cup energy. So, you know, the queens, again, they represent your emotions and your feelings. So it's like you're stressed out about being able to support this card, support this child. Also, you know, the queen represents intuitive abilities, your intuitive energy. Your intuition is telling you something may not be right. Or your intuition could be telling you, you see how the Queen of Cups, she has the cup out looking for support. So some of you may be like, yo, I can't support a kid. I can't financially support a kid. Or you may just be in a position where I'm not built to have children. You know, I've given all, you know, maybe you have grown kids now and you're like, look, I've given all the emotional nurturing support that I have to the kids I already have. I can't do it no more. It could be that. All right. Or for some of you, it could be the mother itself. You know, the mother herself is stressing you out. Okay. Maybe you don't want this person to be the mother of your child. Or maybe you are the one who's pregnant and you're like, look, I don't want to have this kid. I'm going to need some money so I can take care of this. Clarify this Ace of Pentacles in reverse for the outcome, for the Uranus energy, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse for the outcome. Yeah, we have the Three of Cups. So I feel as though this is somebody saying, okay, I don't want to have this children. I don't want to have this child. We're in agreement. So let's figure out what we need to do. Okay, with the Three of Cup energy. Or it could be, you know what, I'm going to have this child anyway without this person. Let them go ahead and do what they're going to do. I'm having it anyway. Because Uranus is an energy of somebody who's going to revolt against whatever the status quo is. So say you are a woman who's pregnant. You go to this guy. You're like, yo, I'm pregnant. He's like, look, I'm not trying to have no kid. I don't want no kid. And you decide, well, I'm going to have it anyway. We don't got to be in a relationship. And he's like, well, I'm not going to be in a relationship with you because I don't want a child. And she's like, well, okay, well, fine. I'm going to do it anyway. So this is this person saying, you know what? I'm going to get together and I'm going to have this child regardless. I'm going to celebrate because this is my baby. For others of you, it could just be that you and this person, you know, maybe you're not built to be in a relationship. You don't want to be in a relationship, but you both are going to co-parent and raise this child. So you could be celebrating that. Okay. It's like, yeah, we're not in a relationship or anything. You know, we may have been in the past, but, you know, we're both comfortable with the fact that we've moved on. But the thing is now we're pregnant. So technically you haven't moved on, you know, but whatever. You still fucking. So how you moved on? You know, oh, well, we don't claim each other. Is that what that is? Okay. All right, whatever. You know, I'm just trying to clarify for those of you who don't understand that situation because there's some people like that. It's like, yo, we're not in a relationship where we're dealing with just exclusively each other, but we are intimate and we are pregnant. And we agree that both we are okay with raising a child, but somebody not, because somebody's stressed. Clarify this Three of Pentacles. Yeah, we got the Justice energy here. Somebody definitely going to the court, filing child support. That could be what that Three of Pentacles and the Justice energy is. So somebody could be filing child support on the low. Not telling the other person that they filing. You got some women, I've heard them too. Now, I don't have kids, all right? So I don't know nothing about that actual experience of doing that. But I've heard a lot of women, you know, because, you know, I'm a person of color. And a lot of times, I don't know a whole lot of women who are, you know, when they get pregnant, they married. That's part of the reason why I never got, you know, wanted to have a baby. Because if I couldn't be married, then, you know, I didn't want to have a kid. You know what I mean? I see my mom. My mom was married, but her and my dad ended up splitting up, and my mom had to raise us by herself. I was the firstborn. So I saw what was going on and what she dealt with and shit like that. And I was always like, that's a lesson that I learned by watching other people. I didn't have to bump my head and learn that lesson myself. Not saying that I was better than anybody or anything, but I just always knew from a young kid that I did not want to have a child without a husband. So I feel like some of you may be wanting to get married with the Justice of the Peace and the Three of Pentacles. Some of you could be going to get married. Some of you maybe are going through a divorce. Okay? But I lost my train of thought. But with the Justice energy here, you know, that's this is karma as well. Okay? For some of you, you're still dealing with someone that you didn't want to be with anymore, but you were still sleeping with them. And so as a result, now you have a baby by this person, and now you really can't get away from this person. This is why you're stressed. So for some of y'all, that's karma coming back to you. Because y'all was still sleeping with this person on the low. Where you telling everybody, oh, we single, I don't deal with them, I'm single, I do my own thing. Or you weren't saying that, but you were out here conducting yourself as if you were single, doing your own thing, but you still was messing with this person. So now karma is you're pregnant by this person, and now everybody gonna know you was fucking with this person when you said you wasn't. Clarify this, Queen of Cups. Or when you was acting like you wasn't. Yeah, Page of Swords. Everybody gonna know about it now. Yep. Everybody gonna know about it. And for some of you, this is your karma, unfortunately. You hear them sirens? So if you were somebody, if you were a man who was dealing with a woman, right? And you were telling this woman, no, I'm not messing with my ex, baby. That's been over. Yeah, I got kids by her, but we, you know, no, we just talk for the kids. That's it. Now it's coming out that you got this woman pregnant. What you gonna tell your girl that you with now? How you gonna explain that to her? Because what you was doing was you was dabbling, going back and forth. So that's karma. All right, that's just one example. For others of you, you are keeping it on the low. You got a baby. You're keeping it on the low. You're stressed. I don't feel this is somebody getting married. I don't. I feel like this is somebody pressuring somebody to get married. Well, why can't you marry me? I got your baby. I feel that. And I feel like somebody's like, yo, I'm not getting married to you. I don't care what you say with the Uranus card revolution. I'm not getting married to you with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. We're not getting married. All right, I'm going to stay single with the Three of Cup energy. I'm going to stay single, still partying, still doing what I want to do. I ain't trying to settle down. I want to see who I want to see. Yeah, here's the Eight of Wands. So, you know, this is an energy of somebody having to accept that message. Okay? Having to deal with that reality. Somebody may not like it. Somebody could have been trying to finagle somebody to get married to them or to keep them from marrying somebody else. It's like, yeah, I know you want to go be with that girl or whatever, or I know you want to go be with him, but there you go. Now you're pregnant. Now you can't go be with them. I'm not laughing, but that's what some of these people did. And because you was still dealing with this person, you was too weak to let this person go, or you was lying about dealing with this person, or this person was lying about, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all either found out that your person you was dealing with was still dealing with their ex, and they told you they wasn't, and now the ex is pregnant. Oh, okay, well, you wasn't dealing with them, so how the fuck they get pregnant and say it's your child? How'd that work? Right? Or you're the one. You've been lying to the person you've been seeing, telling the person you see, no, I don't fuck with my ex no more. It's not like that. We not doing that no more. And now you pregnant, and it's by the ex. So it's like how you explain that to your current situation, your current person. Karma. Because you was dibbling and dabbling with both of them. It's coming out. Karma's a bitch. Now this other person will probably leave you. You know, and this could be what this is. This person, this other person, oh, you pregnant? Oh, really? By who? I'm out. Because I'm not going to stay around and raise somebody else's kid. I'm going to go out here and do me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hear it. Let's get you some divine timing cards. All right. A month ago could be significant for any of these scenarios or situations. July 4th. Could have been July 4th of last year. Okay? Something might be significant about July 4th of this year. But I feel like for most of you it was last year. And then it's like while you were asleep, somebody was doing some shit while you were asleep. Somebody was sneaking around. So while you were asleep, they could have been out. And sleep don't mean, it could be physically sleep, but it could also be like while you was doing other things, sleep to what they were doing. They were out here messing with their ex still. Or while you were asleep, they were on the phone trying to make moves with their ex. But underneath the deck is this year. So this baby's coming this year. All right, if it ain't already here. All right, let's see what kind of money, your money situation. So either you're spending money on something, we're going to see what it is besides your regular bills, or you getting some money coming in from somewhere. So we're going to see where that money is coming from. So are you spending extra money or are you getting extra money? Let's see what's up with your money situation. Okay. So we got financial advisor or broker. So some of you, I feel like this could be about this house. Okay, you may be talking to a financial advisor or broker about the house situation here. Some of you are applying for a position. You may already work for a company and you may be interested in a position that they have available, or you may have found a position and searching for a job that you may feel that you qualify to do. Apply for the position, you'll get the job. Some of you are going to be spending money on tuition. Some of you could be, taking out a mortgage, a second mortgage on your home, refinancing your home to help pay for school for your kid. That could be what this is too. With the child energy here and in the house. Okay, that could be the case. But yeah, there's tuition involved here. So some of you are going to be paying tuition bills. All right, and that's that. So yeah, investment opportunities. Some of you could be considering something about a house or using the money from a house to invest, or it doesn't even have to be about the house. Just some investment opportunities could be coming your way, or you're looking at some with a financial advisor or financial broker. All right, so those of you who are in situations with people, romantic situations, it don't matter if it's a situationship, it don't matter if it's a marriage, everything in between, okay? A one-night stand to a marriage. So if you're involved with somebody, let's see what's going on. Oh, okay. We got 4 cards. I usually just want 3, but some of you, there's a friendship that you're involved with, and you and this person are getting more connected. So you may have met someone and it's like, okay, well, let's see where this goes. So I feel like it's starting to get a little bit more serious. All right. That could be the person that for some of y'all that you got pregnant. For some of y'all on another page here, you need to let go of somebody. Now, this could be the person that you was dealing with, your ex, that you should have let go of, that you didn't. And so now that you got this ex pregnant, you fucked up your current relationship because you were still dabbling in the past. Some of y'all, actually, this is a past situation and you let that ex go. And, you didn't get this person pregnant. For some of y'all, if y'all would have continued dealing with this person, that would have happened. That would have been your justice. So some of y'all was smart enough to be like, let me not be greedy. You know what I'm saying? Let me not have my cake and eat it too. And then for some of you, acceptance. Accepting the fact that, okay, I made my bed, now I got to lay in it. Underneath the deck. Yeah, because you couldn't leave the sex alone for the ex. I remember doing a reading for you guys not too long ago. I forget how long ago it was, but I remember it. It was like, yo, is the sex that damn good? Some of y'all is not. It's just about control and being greedy and having your cake and eat it too. And I feel like for some of you, this could be where this toxicity came from. So some of y'all, this stress situation here, it may not have to do with the death of somebody. This could also have to do with you trying to have more than one relationship and not being honest with people because you was dibbling and dabbling with other people here, serving too many people. With the Virgo energy, remember the service energy of Virgo with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, you were serving too many. You stretched yourself too thin with the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. Yeah. And for some of you, as a result, somebody ended something with you or disconnected with you because they didn't trust you. And so that relationship ended, and that was the karma. So some of you, you have to accept the fact that you lost somebody because you was trying to have your cake and eat it too. Very toxic energy here. And some of you may be trying to get this person back now, or you hoping this person come back to you. But you were screwing this person over. You were lying to them, or they were lying to you. Yeah, so now somebody pissed. Somebody frustrated. They aggravated because shit ain't going their way. Somebody could also be stressed. with the breathe card in reverse. Some of you could also, it could be this family situation too with this ace of cups. Yeah, somebody needs to be careful. All right. Hypertension, blood pressure up. Dealing with this family drama, these family dynamics about this house. Take care of your health. Take a break from shit. Take a break from people. It is nothing to cut a person off, okay? You need to adapt this Uranus energy and cut people off. Get detached, okay? We have community. So for some of you, you're trying to get help from the community. For others of you, the community could be in your business and know everything that's going on. For others of you, the community could represent your ancestors, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, trying to, help you out, telling you that they got your back in this situation. For others of you, community resources as far as lawyers, attorneys, financial advisors, things like that. You're calling on people for help with your situation. All right. For, you see the community here. This is a child and a mother. All right. So some of y'all could be creating your own little community, your own little tribe with this person. Takes a village to raise a kid. Some of y'all might need some help. Then we got be here now. Now, this is a clear indication that if there's anything from the past that you're trying to go back to or that's trying to pull you back, that you do not go back. The universe does not want you going backwards. I know it's Mercury retrograde and people are going to be coming back. Old family members could be trying to come back and reconnect with you. But the universe is telling you, leave that be. You may be feeling like, yo, let me reach out and try to see how things are going. The universe is telling you, let that be. Now, you do what you feel is best for you. All right? Of course. Do what you feel is best. I'm just reading the cards. Let's get, okay, so we got two more from this deck. So we have Sing Your Own Song, Canary Spirit. So the number 12 major arcana is the Neptune energy. So this is you being enlightened about a situation and basically understanding what happened. And being able to say, okay, you know what, this is what happened to me. I understand what went down. I get it now. Being enlightened and being able to talk about it because you now understand what happened. So you're singing your own song about the situation. And then we have Slow and Steady Wins the Race in reverse. So for some of you, because it took you too long to disconnect from an ex, you were put in a situation where you had new opportunity come to you, but because you could not let go of that ex, you ruined both. Now you stuck with an ex you really don't want. You got a baby by them, and you ruined your future potential with this particular person, all because you were too slow to let go of the situation. You thought, oh, eventually this person will wait around. They ain't going nowhere. They're going to still be around. And on the top of that, you were trying to keep somebody else around too. Nah, that backfired on you. That's for a lot of you. All right, underneath the deck, be at home. So some of y'all, be at home, 6 plus 8 is 14. The number 14 major arcana is balance. So mentally, your home inside of you, because Cancer also deals with your private self. Okay, your home inside your soul. The home inside your body, that's your soul. So be comfortable with you. Don't try to put on a front or facade for other people. Be comfortable with who you are. All right. And make sure your emotions are balanced. Number 14 major arcana, that is temperance. So temperance talks about balance. Okay. Spiritual balance. Knowing what's right, knowing what's wrong. Have a balanced philosophy on life. You know what I mean? Understand that there's lessons you have to learn and that there's give and take. So, some of you have to learn lessons and take wisdom from the situation. That's what I got for you, Cancer. If you need a personal, I'm at 8thhouseenergy@gmail.com. I love you guys. I wish you the best. And I'm shouting you out saying happy October. Later.